Cops are out in full force today, man. They're... Welcome back to Schedule 1. Hope you're having a great day. I'm here at the pawn shop because I'm going to sell him my mixing stations. Now, I don't know how much he's going to give me for them, but I'm going to try to get $13.50 for him and see what happens. Okay, his patience isn't that big of a deal. He's actually said fine for that. Can I go $16.50? How much is your patient? Yeah, that won't work for him. Okay. $13.50 he said okay to. We'll go $14.50. Nah, too high. Okay, I'll accept the $13.50. That's fine. So we've got $31,297. And I want to get the better mixing stations. It's 512, so I can't quite get in there yet. Is the regular hardware store, do they sell the level 2 mixing stations? Didn't I have... I feel like I had the level 2 mixing station before I unlocked that new warehouse area, but maybe not. So let's just real quick check and see. Do you sell those? No, you're only tier 1, right? Yeah. Okay. No big deal. No big deal. We'll take a quick shelf. We're going to use it. And we're going to go to the motel and just drop off another shelf there. So I'm in the process, those 3 mixing stations, I'm in the process of sort of preparing. Is that a thing you can say? You're in the process of preparing? Isn't that it's like a concept of a plan, right? Maybe we try giving you that. All right, just give you a little bit more product. I want to say right here, we're going to add another shelf. Kind of don't want that garbage there, but you know, whatever. We'll just add it over here. That's fine. Just more shelves for more stuff. I got superfruit there. Bunch of superfruit here. Probably should just keep it all on one shelf just to organize it up. Yeah, I could probably move it all over there too, but it don't matter. It don't matter. Okay, so what I'm doing is, it's 6:27 now. We're gonna go over to the warehouse. I'm gonna buy 3 of those upgraded mixing stations, and we're gonna use those instead. But I'm in the process, like I was saying earlier, of planning to move everything to the barn because we have enough money now to look into buying that. Oscar, hey man. So I would like this mixing station. If you could give me 3 of them, that would be swell. And we don't have access to the brick press yet or anything like that, so we're still fine. The drying rack, weed, cocoa leaves here to improve their quality. Okay, so this is like fertilizer, but after you grow it, maybe. Anyway, we'll take this. And we're going to go back to the bungalow now and just set it up again just to get these guys working again. I don't know whether... Is the roadblock still there? Yeah. Yeah, it is. Okay. Fine. Turn our flashlight on. Spending a considerable amount of my time at night still. There it is. We have bags over here. Let's just grab these along. So I've been, again, just trying to restock everything in between videos and stuff. And we're also not laundering right now because the laundromat, the car wash just finished. That's why we have all that money now. So I need to go back over there and give it more money too. So Slimy Diamond is here. So I took everything out of the... actually, let me make sure that there's baggies in here too. All right. So sick of having to do that. Man, if we can get these things. So all these shelves are kind of emptied right here. Remember, we had the 2 shelves for the ingredients and everything that we want, and then everything goes over here as well. So we need the mixing station to go back over there, there, and there. Now we got the upgraded mixing stations. And then we can pop the cuke right there for that. I need to get some more of the white pills. This cuke is fine here. And then I need to remember also which of these goes where. So these are all Slimy Diamond. These are all Island Diamonds. I need to reassign all of the machines to my workers. So there's that too. 2x Superfruit. Pay $4.35. Let's go 3 and have you pay $6.25. Slight discount, but you buy 1 more. There we go. Okay, so we need to reconfigure these new machines. So I'm going to go mixing station. We'll go 10. And the destination will be... it's supposed to be here, the shelf, right? But why can't it... Wait. Wait, I can do that. Hold on a minute. I can do that. I feel like that's going to invite bottlenecks, but at the same time, that might actually be what I need to do. Wait. If I do that, then that's one less connection for my handler to do, right? On each station. That's 1, 2. Well, the first one is just injecting this directly in the machine. That I think is going to need to be, that's going to need to happen. So still 1. And the chemist can bring it to the next station. The handler just does the extra ingredient. Oh my God, this whole time. That's gotta be, you're smiling right now. I can see you. I can see you, veteran Schedule 1 player. You're smiling right now. You're thinking, he just found out just now. How could he just have found out just now? How could he have done that? Well, hang on now. So that gives me 1 connection back, 2, 3. I mean, that's 6 connections. If I'm getting 6 connections back, then I don't need the handler here, which means I can bring back the botanist. Right? Can this really be automated? I'm freaking out. Okay, so hold on. So if I take away that connection, that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's 6 transfers. 7 transfers, I guess, but that's an entire handler's worth of connections. So, I might be able to do this. This is going to be great. Let me set this up. Okay, so this shelf takes the stuff and goes to here. And now instead of having him take it from here and bring it in, we'll just have all of this shift over, hopefully from the chemist. And then you will go and put this here. That's 2. Okay, and then we want the stuff from this shelf to go here. That's 3. And then this shelf here to here. That's 4. And then we want this shelf here. I think he's already doing it. To here, that's 5. And then I want this guy not to be the one that's assigned to the station. So I want him not to have this station. So he's not assigned there. So that's 1 handler. And he's already all the way over here because he's not taking that over. Okay. This is I think this is gonna work. 2. You there, sir. I think I just did this guy. So you there. You are gonna be the guy who comes over from this one. I want you to put this here. Then I want you to take from here and put it there. It's going to get output from this machine onto this shelf. So I could just have it from this machine direct to the packing station, maybe. That would be interesting. But I want you definitely to do the bags to the packing station. Now, can I have this, instead of go to the small storage rack, can I send you to this? Oh my God, I can. That's crazy. I'm loving that. Oh my gosh. Why didn't I think of this before? This is nuts. So now I can test this now, actually. Because the chemist is going to come over and do things. They just did. They just did it. Ugh. The whole time. Okay. We're going to learn. We're learning. It has a profound emotional impact while we're learning. Profound emotional impact. And then this packing station still goes to the large storage rack. Okay. So I think with that, this guy, right? He's got 2 more connections. I kind of want, right? I need someone to, I'm going to need someone to unload the van. of the ingredients that we buy. That's the one thing that I'm not going to have you able to do right now. Okay, we're going to have you on the assigned station. I'm going to assign you here. You're assigned to that. And then, as far as unloading the truck, I don't have any connections left for you. So, as far as unloading the truck, I want unload here. And then, you see, you're going to take stuff to the destination, but it's individual products. I kind of need you to... Okay, maybe we'll... Can I select multiple... Can I hold shift and select multiple shelves? Because if I put it here... I'm not going to be able to fully automate still. I still can't fully automate. Because I still need the other handler. To unload all the other ingredients, I need the other handler. Otherwise, I have to do it, which is something I can do, like, intermittently, but it's still not going to be fully automated. Drats. That's so close, though. It's definitely better because I don't have to do the damn baggies. But I really don't... I don't want to have to manage this part either. I want this to be done by a botanist. So I think maybe all I have to do is unload the trucks. Maybe that's just how we play this. We can have the truck unload to here. Yeah, I don't have much of a choice there. I'm gonna need him to do it. He's gonna package this up. So if I'm gonna do the truck, I guess the van is gonna take in, let's say, only a certain type of material. So maybe we buy the paracetamol from the truck. So we'll do that one, and then the loading dock also will take things to the other shelf too. So you'll take things to these two shelves, yeah. So that's just like one resource I don't have to manage, I guess, but it's only a single resource because now I want to get the handler out of here. Now, one other idea, this idea still exists. This is still a thing we could do, and that is that I take one of these handlers and I bring them over to the other house, the sweatshop, and we finalize Superfruit at the sweatshop. So all that would mean is that everything out of this would be automatically output to here. I would then grab all of it, pack it all up, and bring it all the way over there. But I'd have to do multiple trips back and forth like that. If I want to put it in jars, I have to do that manually. And then the handler that's over there, they would still need baggies. They need a station. It's only one job for them. It's just not worth it. We could also opt to just grow OG Kush over there. And then this whole side would be kind of wasted, wouldn't it? I have no idea. I was so... like, this epiphany was supposed to work, man. Slimy Diamond, where does this go? Slimy Diamond is here. It's an output from this machine, so it goes in here. So we should see Slimy Diamond here, I think. Slimy Diamond. This is all... Island Diamond should be going in here. Yep. And then this product, Stinky Death. Now, that didn't get output. That didn't get moved. That's supposed to get moved to here to create the Island Diamond. I also changed the machine, so I have to change the chemist as well. The designation for the chemist as well. So, yeah, this one here and this one here. So, let's assign your stations. You're going to be assigned... You're only assigned to that one right now, so you're also going to have this one, and this one. Okay, and then you have these three already, and those are the only three you need. So, yeah, that's done then. Okay. Does everybody have money? That's why you're not working. Okay. I think I figured it out, why they're not working. Let's do my deliveries really quick. I need to have more than 20 on me, which is a fairly easy thing to do. We'll just grab it off the shelf here. And we're going to head out and make my deliveries really quick. I got some stuff to think about here. I was like, oh my gosh, we can do it. But I don't think it's enough to take away. It has to be enough to take away a handler, basically. And the loading of the unloading of the truck is the only thing left. So like I could do it, but every day I'm going to have to unload the truck, which is still fine. I think that's still a lot less management than having to manage, you know, the actual weeds, right? So maybe that's okay. Every morning I'll go get some stuff from the truck. I'll unload it, put it where it needs to go. And then off I go to do my other stuff, right? I can do that during the day. I don't have to pay attention to too much. And yeah, I think that's probably where I'm going to go with this. We're going to take away a handler. We'll move a handler over to some other location. I'll probably just move him to the sweatshop or something for now. Let's go ahead and start washing. Need to do that too. Here we go. Wander. Go. And close that up, I guess, because I'm just that way. Ugh. My gosh. And then this one is not washing anymore either, so we'll go ahead and do that too. So we're down to 2,700 in cash. We're going to have a lot more after tonight because this stuff sells for a lot of money, but 3 super fruit. There you go. Enjoy that. Okay, George, you're my last deal of the night. 4 super fruit for you. There you are. So back up to 8,700 in cash. I would really like to assign more people to Molly. I don't know what she's doing. I don't know why she's, you know. There we go. Hey, she's got money now. She's working now. Fantastic. You can have the rest of this. Thank you much. I'll take the money too. Appreciate you. Okay, excellent. She has some cash now. And I'm going to go ahead and take one of these guys just to see how this works. So I'm going to have to unload the truck for the most part, but I'm going to take one of these guys. And the issue is, here's the main issue, right? If I have him set to unload the truck, he's going to bring like every item just passively. He's going to bring every item in here and put it on this shelf. And I don't want any other ingredient other than this on this shelf. Otherwise, we make a whole new thing, right? I don't want to make a whole new thing. There is a filter here, though. And if I whitelist... Yeah, maybe we'll try that. So if we whitelist this, and we say that only this resource is allowed here, then maybe that's how we can get this to work. So he's only allowed to put... And a blanket, like, add this to all thing would be great, wouldn't it? There we go. Whitelist there. Okay. So only paracetamol is allowed there. We're going to do the same thing on this side. We're going to say whitelist paracetamol. And that is going to make it to where, I'm hoping anyway, that he doesn't put anything else here when he's configured to unload the truck. Now, he's still going to unload only one resource, which means whenever I need more stuff, I still have to go do it. But this is, I'm crossing my fingers here, right? I'm going to be able to get a botanist to come in here and do this. The only other thing I could do, which might be less work, the only other thing I could do is to have all of the growing happen at the sweatshop. All the OG Kush happens at the sweatshop with a single botanist there. Then we grab all of that stuff and bring it over here, slap it on a shelf, and then the whole process ends up with this. I don't know about incorporating. Like, I don't know what else to do with the sweatshop. That's the thing. Like, I might need to just say, hey, you know what? That's an idea, because... And then I can grow extra here too, I suppose, or I can grow even more here, and, you know, maybe I make my own stuff or my own strain, or maybe I can... I don't know. I'm at a blank here. There's so many possibilities. I'm going to have analysis paralysis again for this. So I was going to take... I'm still second guessing this. I was going to take this handler and then put a botanist in here. The botanist can handle, what, 8 pots is what I could have assigned to them before. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 is already in here. I could use the sweatshop to come up with some other stuff, other experiments and stuff. I could also use this space. Wow, I could use it for the higher, like the chemistry stuff, but I think not. I think pretty much this place has to be one on only one. Am I still moving this to the barn? I think no. I think the liquid, the crystal and stuff. I think all of that stuff is going to be more complicated than this, and I want the barn to have more complicated stuff. Let me just see how this goes. Let's just do it and see how it goes. Okay, we're gonna say transfer this guy to the sweatshop. So he's gonna go ahead and do that. He's gonna be over there shortly. It says. So I'm gonna go back to the warehouse. If it doesn't work out, we can always just move him again, right? But I just want to see how viable this is to do it this way. All right. Yeah, I was gonna say the cops are about to see me anyway. So we're going to come this way. We're going to grab a botanist from here, and we'll have a botanist sent over there now. So I want to hire an employee. I want to hire a botanist. I still don't have anyone cleaning up trash either. Bungalow. Yep. I'll go ahead and take the deal. And they'll have a locker over there now too. The sweatshop has a handler. I don't know what I'm doing with that handler just yet. I'll probably end up moving that handler again and moving them over to the barn once I got the barn. So, you know, we'll be shifting people around. I'll get it. I'm just not quite 100%. You guys can see I'm very indecisive right now. It's because it's brand new and it's complicated. So it's like, how do you know, you got to go through those steps in your head of what's necessary, trial and error, and what's necessary. Okay. So here's my botanist, and we're going to give you the locker, which is going to be whoever doesn't have a face on it. So it's going to be this one. This is yours. Okay. Supplies. You're going to get your supplies from this shelf here. Okay. And then your pots and drying racks are going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now, I don't think that the botanist utilizes these sprinklers. I don't think they do. I think all the pots also are told to go to that shelf already, so that's all fine. The botanist is set up now, I believe. Everyone just needs cash. So how about we try this? We're going to put cash in here. Let's going to say like $600 in your locker. We've already got 200 in this one, so let's put 600 more in. Let's just put 600 in there. Yeah, whatever. It's fine. There's 200 in this locker already. We're just going to go put some more money in there. Here we go. And then we'll put some more money in there too. Up to 800. Fine. And then all the way over here, 300. So we'll put like, let's get 3 days. 3 days worth of working right there. Okay, everybody's paid. So let's go and sleep. And we'll just see how this workflow flows. All right, but we're going to need supplies. Obviously need supplies too. So real quick on the phone, deliveries, Gas Mart Central. I want you to send over, right? Let's send over like 300 paracetamol if you can. Can you do that? Yeah. So the truck is just going to deliver that product for now. And we have somebody who's been told to unload that. So now as long as I keep the other stuff in stock myself, that is something I still have to do. But as long as I keep the other stuff in stock myself, what are you doing? How come you're not working? I've been assigned to any pots or drying racks. You have not. What? Excuse me? I thought I did this. Did I not? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Done. Is that not it? What is happening here? You've been assigned. Did it? Maybe I can't have it assigned while these water things are in the way? Is that a thing? Do I have to remove the water things? Come on. Does not match requirement. What? Does not match type requirement. What do you mean? Hold on, I got people moving things upstairs. Yeah, enter. Okay, I just hit enter on the keyboard. Now you're gonna spring to life. Okay. Everybody's moving things upstairs. Why are they moving so many things? It's like moving furniture day. There, put that there. So this is now all gonna go there. And then I have to, you know, I can bag it up too. If there's any extra, you know, maybe I can do something with the extra at some point, maybe. I don't know. Let's take this away. I want to have superfruit. Yep. So he's going to bag it. He's going to actually have the bags going there too. That's fantastic. Let's get this bed out of the way because we can. I want to go ahead and maybe get the bed. Take the baseball bat, put the bed back over here. Let me just put this here for now. We can have him bag a lot of stuff so that when the van comes, they'll unload it. I want to go get some more supplies, some like other types of supplies. I'm thinking I'm going to start with bananas and cuke. Bananas first though, because we're out of them entirely. So we're going to get, let's say 160 bananas. It's a whole lot of them. And I'll just restock them. Like every day I'm going to have to restock their bananas and cuke. And that's just going to have to be something I'm okay with. So here's the bananas. Enjoy those. You can do things now. I need to also go in and put bananas in for the middle of the process as well, not just there. Yep. Here we go. Wonderful. And then we'll just buy the cuke here as well. Let's get 120. It's too large, yeah. Because it doesn't fit on the pallet. It's got to fit on the pallet entirely. So right there, 100. Okay. That'll fit on the pallet outside, and then I'll get it from there. But this should at least get them running, because I think there is still some cuke in the shelf. On the shelf. Okay. So bananas go here. And then there's no cuke. But they're on the station. Like, they're on the... Yeah, they're in here. It's just whether or not they're going to start using these things or not. So Island Diamond is supposed to output to here, but it can't because the mixer wasn't there. Ah, I see. So do we need to... It's locked because he's on his way to do it. Ah, I gotcha. Okay. I was actually curious why that was a lock symbol. Okay, so now they're going to start working on it. Gotcha. Good. Okay. So cuke is in stock on the pallet. So we'll get that. Got all of this just so I don't have to cut plants. This is more work, isn't it? I think it is. This is more work. It's still more work to do it. Like I was doing this anyway, so like not having to grow the plants is still less work than I was doing before, but and this looks like it's working now. The bags are back in stock. These things are there where they're supposed to be. It looks like it's working. This Stinky Death needs to go here, I think. Yeah, this is where all the Stinky Death is. There's a lot of extra that, you know, back when they were outputting it that way. Okay, so the van just showed up, and I think my dude is unloading that van now. So I'm just going to stay out of his way. I'll put the donuts back. Yeah, he is loading that onto the shelf. Beautiful. All right, so all of that's working out as intended for now. But you know what, you guys? I think I'm glad we figured this out. I'm glad I got that, but I still think we're moving this whole thing to the barn. I still think we're doing that. I think it just needs to happen. Let's go 2 for 400. They'll say no to 420, but they usually say yes to 400. Sam does. And I think I want to give Sam to Molly as well. Who is Molly currently working with? Who does she currently have? I can't give you the Stinky Death, can I? No. I want to know who's... Oh, I can just do this. So Molly has 97 superfruit. And she has Trent. I don't think she's supposed to have Trent. Trent was a bigger spender. Yeah. I think I'm going to swap Sam, put Sam here and take Trent back. Because Trent was a bigger spender. I'm going to put Sam on the list here instead. I'm going to serve Sam tonight, but yeah. Counter offer 4 for 900. God, that's really pushing it, isn't it? I don't think they'll say yes to this. Got it. Wow. Okay, 4 of them for 900 from you. Good. See, so the van is here, and it is getting... There's a lot of it there, actually. Maybe the van just going to serve as extended storage for now. For that single resource. He hasn't brought it here yet, though. So... I want to see him actually fill those shelves. Yeah, no, I think we're probably still, guys, moving it to the barn. We're going to move everything to the barn. But we can be much smarter with this now that I know that all that stuff can transfer between, you know, from mixer to mixer. All right, then. So here's the real estate office, and we are going to get... you could start washing more money with the post office, too, but I'm going to take that barn. I'm going to get that barn. So I would like to purchase a property. Yep. We're going to take the barn. 25,000. Yes, please. All right. So now we have wherever this barn is. I'm not even entirely sure where it is. So the barn is... Oh, wow. It's straight back this way? Way out in the country. I mean, that makes sense. It's a barn. This is out where the RV used to be. Or, well, I guess it's close by anyway. Yeah. Right here. So there's a big barn out here. So there's one loading bay there. One loading bay here. And I guess the big old front doors. Okay, lots of space to work with in here. Do we have an upstairs as well? Oh boy, we do. We could do some... I don't really think the packing should be here. Perhaps the growing is up here. And then the growing comes down, we take it here, and then we have all the processing that happens here. There is a lot of opportunities to do things here. With 10 employees, too. I mean, that's pretty sick. We could have 2 botanists, 5 handlers, 3 chemists. I'm not sure what I need 3 chemists for. I guess if I'm doing 2 different kinds of stuff in here. But I think what's generally going to happen is I'm going to move the superfruit to here, and then I'm going to do the other types of stuff, the other products. God, it's hard to just not say METH. Don't be mad at me, advertisers. Don't be mad at me. All right, back at the house. Whew. Everything's grown. Looks pretty good. Everything's running. We have the death puke. I need to get that off of this. This is an extra shelf anyway, though. The stuff that actually goes into the mix comes from this shelf. And the death puke is supposed to be... I think it goes... Yeah, it's here. So I need to put the death puke there. And then it gets used here. Because there's a lot of extra materials, a lot of extra stuff just hanging out here, right? And so I need to get that out and put it where it needs to go. Slimy diamond, I think, goes here. No, that's not it. That's the product of... Maybe it's slimy death. That makes island diamond. I think that's correct. Stinky death goes here. Yeah. Okay, that's correct. And then island diamond ends up making slimy diamond. Slimy diamond is here. Yep. And slimy diamond goes there to make the death puke. Death puke gets done. Miracle bud then gets output to here for Gorilla Haze. And then that goes to here. I'm just trying to keep it. Oh, no. See, something happened. Something happened. We have a different thing here. This is called Big Punch now. That's not what I want, though. Gorilla Haze is supposed to go here. Yeah. So it's weird that got something different. But it happens. There's nothing I can do about it sometimes. So, yeah, the Big Punch will go in there, I guess. So not quite autonomous, but I feel like it's slightly more so. And that's probably just a superficial thing, but I feel like it's more so because the botanist is doing this part for me. Okay, so I've went ahead and edited. This is probably a pretty jarring cut, but I've got like 20 minutes of what I consider to be a fair amount of indecisiveness and kind of repeating myself going on. I've skipped you through this because I get it. All right. I understand. I'm picking it up as it's happening instead of afterwards in the comments. Okay. Let me show you what I've got now. So I am back to having 2 chemists and 3 handlers, just as it was before. But you're going to notice something, okay? There's some plants missing here. Ignore these stations because they're just the higher. This is just the crystal stuff, okay? It's the mess stuff. And we now have the 3. These guys are kind of mixed in with each other right now. 3 handlers, 2 chemists are back. Essentially, everything in this house is completely automated now. Everything except, God, there's still one thing. The bags. Now, the baggies will go here, but I have to restock them manually. I have to come back and do this. And this is not too much of a problem for me because I have to come back here anyway to pick up the product. So when I pick up stuff, OG Kush should be over in here. When I pick up stuff, then I'll drop off baggies. Okay, I'm just gonna make this a habit to have it be where I grab product and I drop off baggies. Okay, so like a 1-for-1 switch. Okay, so that's taking place. Where am I? What am I going to do with botanists? Right, like you said, it's fully automated aside from the baggies. So how are you growing stuff? We're gonna use the sweatshop as a grow place. Okay, so now. Essentially what I do is I come in here and here she is doing things. There's 8 pots for her to manage in the sweatshop, okay? And then she gets her supplies from here and these things are going to drop off. So all the OG Kush ends up going in here. I'm just going to do that. All the OG Kush ends up going in here. 4 of the pots are going to deliver it to this rack here and 4 of the pots are going to deliver it to here. If these 2 things are full, you know, then they're just going to sit here and do nothing, which is fine. I'm going to take it and bring it over there manually. So in the course of my rounds of deliveries, because all my clients are around here anyway, throughout the course of all my deliveries, I'm going to pick up a bunch of this stuff at night and bring it over there when I drop off the baggies and everything too. So it's all happens one big seamless process. There's also some extra equipment here and some extra ingredients and things like that too. But I think in this room, the big thing is going to be garbage, right? I don't have anyone to pick it up. I may just do the whole console command thing. All right, I might do that. But in the meantime, what I'm going to do for now is when I come in here to pick up the goods every couple of days, I'm also going to take all the garbage and throw it in a big pile in the corner. All right, and then as soon as performance for me seems like it's, you know, starting to lag, at that point, I'll go ahead and bag it up with the baggie right here, the trash bag right here. I'll go ahead and trash bag it and then get it out and sell it. Okay. So there's my extra employee. The botanist is over here now. And they're going to be doing botanist things over there. I have a big punch here. Oh. Follow me, buddy. I don't have anything for you right now. But if you follow me, I can get you something, okay? Come on over here. Just jump over top of this gravel because it's really hard to... It's messed up road. I don't know if this guy can actually keep up with me on this. Okay, now you see the truck? They're unloading it. And they can unload all of it now. Each of the handlers have 2 to 3, depending on which handler it is, have 2 to 3 shelves that they are responsible for unloading the van with, okay? To get all of the products over here, to all of the mixing products behind the shelves here, and including the bananas here. Hopefully they get the bananas there. There may not be any more bananas to do there, so that may just be a thing. I need to get this guy some product or he's gonna like deck me. I have extra stuff here that was made by mistake. Where did I put that stuff? Did I bag it? It's probably right here. That's death puke. There's another product. There's a random mistake strain or whatever you want to call it that is not here. Darn. Yeah, I thought I had it, but I guess I don't. So I'm just going to get you superfruit. It's fine. All right. Don't cut me, bro. Okay. Just take it and leave. It's fine. Held hostage by my own clients. Hey, Trent, you want to buy 2 instead? Not like that. Like this. There you go. And then Dean, want to buy 3 instead? There you go, Dean. Okay, sweet. So a little bit more, it's a little bit easier to manage. Not 100% automated because of the strain, but this is the best I can do, I think. This is, without moving this whole thing to the barn, this is the best thing I can do. And I don't want to move it to the barn because I think we can do a lot much better. A lot much better? That's what I said. I can do a lot much better by having the better stuff be in the bigger place. We're going to have a much bigger operation with significantly higher margin goods. Okay. And so this is going to stay like this. And all I have to do is remember that when I pick this up to go and make my deliveries, I drop off some baggies and it'll just work itself out. Well, that, and I have to make sure that deliveries happen too. So we could say 200 bananas need to be delivered. And I suppose at this point you can probably deliver a little bit of cuke. So we'll go like 100 more of that. And that's probably good. There's going to be baggies in there, I suppose, too. I could do that, but they have nowhere. They're not going to put them anywhere. So we're just going to make another order here really quick, get a whole bunch of bananas here, and then they can keep going. And if we, for some reason, I doubt it, but if we're for some reason like struggling to keep up with OG Kush, if we're struggling to grow, then like I can do these 6 plants, like whatever. Okay, they're pretty straightforward to manage. I just hit the sprinkler. These things will grow 81%, right? This stuff will grow. It's fine. So these here are going to move over to the other place. We're going to pack these up and move them over to the other location. I just have superfruit on me. I have 40 on me. We're good. Okay, and then I had this extra big punch. Hey, big punch. That's what it is. That's the extra thing. We have big punch. I want big punch in a jar. But I'll probably have to settle for putting it in baggies anyway. So it's fine. It's fine. We'll go ahead and say the phosphorus needs to come with me too. So can I swap that? Yeah. And then the pseudo needs to come with me too. Let's go ahead and swap that. And then I need the acid. We'll swap that. Just want to make sure I have everything for the barn on me because I'm going over there after all my deliveries. So that seems pretty good for now. Yeah. Okay. Save. And let's go make my deliveries for the night.